And we are live. What's up, YouTubers? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Tuber? No? No? Nobody? Okay, well, I guess I'll just talk to myself till somebody comes in. So I know somebody's probably going to look at this and tell me, that's a little bass-backwards, but it's the way I figured out to do it. I've got my chicken feed sitting in my tractor as a counterweight so I can pull the rock picker-upper thingy behind it. I don't think the rear weights and the wheels are helping much, but meh, gotta balance it somehow. Let's see, going around, I'm getting ready to plant some oats because I have bought a flour mill, grain mill, whatever you want to call it. So far I've loaded up with some wheat, some barley, some oats, some sorghum. Looking at it, looks like best bang for the buck is oat flour. 150 oats equals 188 liters of flour. From there, I will get the bakery, and we will, oh, Sally, welcome to the show. From there, we will take the flour, we will go from storing to distributing, and for distributing, it'll go straight to the bakery once I purchase it. Now, once at the bakery, if you've seen picture, if you will, Google if you have to, the production's diagram. It's kind of like a flow chart of which crop goes where to make what that can be passed on to someplace else to be made into something else until finally you get end product of your production chain, which I am still learning this whole production chain. All right, Wayne. Welcome to the show, Wayne. Thank you. And remember, guys, to like and smash that subscribe button if you see one. That really helps out a lot. Got to get the algorithm going to tell it, hey, I'm here. You know, I got some other competition. I'd like to think I'm a fan of the competition, honestly, of Daggerwin and Mr. Silly P. So those two guys, they rule. If you guys go check out Mr. Silly P and Daggerwin, and also the Farm Sim guy, Farmer Cop, check out Twisted Steel. Geez, the list goes on. There's so many great YouTubers out there that, you know, kind of inspired me to turn around and do this myself. But I'm waiting on my one tractor here to finish picking rocks, and I'll fast forward to the next day so I can start planting. And from there, we'll see what else we can get into. I found quite a few bugs, quite a few glitches, stuff that I know will be hammered out eventually in the future. Giants has already said they're working on it. You know, it's a new game. People are going to complain always at a new game that it's not perfect, but it is what it is. So, I kind of enjoy the glitches. I mean, I saw a cow hovering over a dairy farm in one shot. I should have screenshotted it so I could put it up for you guys, but it's kind of like, you see the balloons up there? The cow was kind of just hanging up in the sky like that. The only thing I think of was that scene from Twister where she says, cow, another cow. Wait, that was the same cow. That was the only thing I could think of at the time. I was rolling on my living room floor dying, but... So, let's see, he's still gonna be a while, so let's see what we got for contracts. Baling, not a big fan of grass work. Cultivating, I got the equipment to do it, I could do it. Fertilizing, oh, that's where the big money is. Even in Farm Simulator 19, the big money was always in fertilizing. In fact, 82 Studios came out with a couple of fertilizers just before Farm Sim 22 dropped back on 19 that made doing contract work for fertilizing freaking amazing. It was just a cash cow. Hand over fist making money, especially if you were using something like the Klaus Xeron saddle track with the lizard hopper on the back that held even more fertilizer, because that thing would pump that fertilizer from that tank into 82 Studios' fertilizer spreader, so you would get an extra 8,000 liters. I think in metric that's 4 tons of fertilizer to go out on a field, and you could just fertilize all day before having to refill. It was just cash cow. Let's see, I could spray. Plowing work, that's hard on the tractor. What do we got? Field 43. I feel like that number is really close. I am so used to the old controllers and UI. It's, oh yeah, 43 is right there. And it's been harvested, so yeah, we could do some plow work there. I will, whoops. Yeah, I've got all the settings turned to on, except for the helper buy items. So, it's an easy economy, but the controls, I've got them in complete manual. In order for me to shift, I have got to hold down my L2 button while holding down my R2 button, and then shift the gear. Forwards and backwards. Oop. And you'll see a lot of that where I just kind of skip back to another tractor while trying to skip through gears. It's just, fat thumbs. What do you want? Let's try to put a little space here, and then we'll let go of that. And we'll take off from my plow, I think. There we go. I like the tractors with power shift. I can set it for a gear and go. Twisted, if you look around, if you're watching, remember what I said about just grabbing 1,600 liters and just dumping piles on the ground? There's your explanation. Pile of seed, pile of lime. Yeah, not proud, but don't have a silo to put it in yet. So, is what it is. I know there's going to be other people out there that play, other farmers that are just going to look at that and go, oh, you're horrible, you're disgusting. You're an absolute slob. How can you just pour that on the ground like that? Well, it doesn't really go anywhere, so until they bring decay to the game where stuff like that deteriorates over time. I mean, grass will. Grass will deteriorate over time if just left on the ground. That's kind of how grass works. Hay, I believe, will too, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't made any hay. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of grass work when it comes to baling and windrowing and mowing, and I can fall asleep to that. I did enough of that as a kid taking care of my dad's yard. So, yeah. So we're going to roll right over here to field 43. While the other dude's picking rocks. And we're going to see how good... Oh man, maybe I should have picked a smaller field. I don't know, we'll see. I might just hire a worker and have him do it too. And then we'll go drive around looking for collectibles, because collectibles, I don't think, get enough press in this game. I mean, it's one of those things. It was in 19, if you knew which maps to grab and where to go, like Spectacle Island had the gold bars in 17. Somebody recreated the map, they added the gold bars back to it, but you had to take it to like a gold refinery to turn them in instead of just collecting 1,000 coins. When whatever denomination of currency you wanted, whether it's dollars, wherever it is you're from. I think it's Kiwis in New Zealand. I think they actually trade in Kiwis. Not really sure. I know the Aussie has the Australian dollar. Nobody's ever told me what the Kiwi dollar is. Sally, if you're out there, maybe you know. But let's see here. We're going to go take the contract. And we are plowing. Just kind of the edge of the grass right there. Always try to make that first line perfect. Make that first line perfect. Say the left side of this, your right side line, you just gotta follow it. Put your file to the other side and just follow it. And yeah, I probably should start with the file facing the other way. But I won't have to turn it over. Let's see here. Oh, nice big chunky rocks coming up to the surface. Rocks, the bane of my existence. Go down some cruise control here. Just try to hold that line. Yep. And I really am amazed with the new graphics. The detail up close, like the missing paint chips, the paint condition of my tractors is horrible. But all of them used, you know, didn't try to get anything new. Threw a couple of little municipal subsidy signs up because, you know, here in the States, if you own a farm of a certain size, you get subsidies from the government. You go to the Department of Agriculture and you ask them, you know, what can I grow? And they'll give you a list of stuff that you can grow that's in demand. You know, stuff we need. Corn is a great example. There's always a demand for corn between livestock and ethanol production. So, you know, the government will subsidize, from what I understand, a certain amount of corn production on your property if you do choose so to, you know, produce corn on your property. I believe there's a subsidy for soybean, because soy is, you know, a great product apparently. I don't know much about soy. I just know it's in just about everything we eat these days here in the States. So it's either a really healthy filler or a really cheap filler, or maybe a cheap healthy filler. I don't know. I know you make tofu out of it. That's about all I know about soy. Doing too bad here. Let's throw down on a worker real quick and jump over and see where he's at. He's about a third done, I'd say. He's full. I don't know why he's still going if he's full. See, that's one of those weird glitches in the game I've found, where if see, I tried to turn it back on. It told me it's full. I have to go empty it, but it didn't tell AI that. It's one of those things I hope to see resolved in the future. So just like everything else around here, that's just kind of hodgepodge and piled together. I have got a pile of rocks going. And I've already removed one pile of rocks just to get this far, and that dump trailer works great for that. So we're just gonna dump those right here. So yeah, I'm on day, I don't know, I haven't got a clue. In-game, probably year 3. And in real life, probably day 14. Of a few hours here, a few hours there. Always forgetting to stream it though. Don't know why. Let's see, which one was I on? I do not think it was this field. I think it was the other one. Yeah, I was on this one. I believe I'll be 1 row over, judging by the lines. See, it's what I meant about texture. You look closely, you'll see lines going horizontally. My tire prints and get around the trailer. I love that shadowing. Right, let's get out of the shadowing here. You still see the horizontal lines, and then just as soon as I cross over to where I've already been, you can see the lines starting to go vertical, and it actually looks like dirt. Doesn't just look like brown dots. You know, I almost feel like if this had the capability of being in VR, it would just be just that little bit better. So let's get him lined up here and get this helper back going. Let's see, he's gonna go straight. That's the other problem I've had. If your wheels are not straight when you turn on a helper, that's the direction across the field they're going to go. So you got to make sure you're straight. I almost was hoping, and I guess I was overreaching when I thought when they said that AI was going to be better. I really thought that, you know, it was going to be able to identify the field marks, diameter, circumference, whatever you want to call it, the total square footage of the field. I really thought it was going to be able to measure that better and determine that better, especially when it came to grass work, where you normally have to, you know, mow, windrow, ted if you're going to make hay, or bale or forage if you're just going to pick up the grass, and then plow, lime, fertilize, cultivate, and then plant grass. Whereas you had grass already. But now you've defined the field edges because you have broke new ground and then planted grass back there. And then AI picks up on it. So I'm a little disappointed in I just can't hand them a field full of grass that's not a predetermined, marked out field and say, here you go, mow this. And they just kind of figure it out on their own as to what I own and what I don't own and what they can mow and what they can't. I guess I was overreaching, asking for something like that in my own head. Of course, it's not like, you know, no, I don't have that luxury. I don't know Lars. I appreciate Lars. I appreciate everybody at Giants and what they've created, and have been with this game since Farming Simulator 13, back on PC, and the differences are leaps and bounds. Mic check, mic check. Is this thing on? Did everybody leave? Oh, there's sound. I got that. fire up the Mac and we'll have a look, see what we can find. I haven't really explored the map. So this is the train station, one of them. Lime. This is the, yep, rent the train, $1,000 an hour. I guess that's not a bad rate when you consider, you're renting a train. Generous storage of the biogas plant. Scale, jump in the scales. I think I'm gonna go this way. Oh, there we go. I can focus on the map now without losing sight. There we go. I'm always looking for doors to open. I'm really disappointed in the lack of functionality of the buildings on any of the maps. Just kind of trolling around looking for anything like hidden, bugged. Making sure they're still going. Move up here to the grain mill. Found the grain mill, had to buy the grain mill. Found the grain mill, had to buy the grain mill. Ooh, got it. turning, that's the grain, the consistency of grind. So, I do believe I'm going to need a dedicated forklift. If I want to move some of this flour. Well, that would be great if the forklift attachment was on that side. Mm. 4.9 tons. So, if you look down the left side, you'll see a kilogram weight, and it says 4.9 tons, and as I change tires, it changes that weight. That's how much weight you can put on the back of the tractor. Of course, I don't have enough money. 48,000. Jesus. No wonder. Ha. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. That's bad. That's expensive to transport. I think I'll just use this one when the time comes and put some forks on it. Back to the semi-truck. So I'm pretty sure, and I'm 100% by that, making sure that there is a shorter way to get to the bakery. Wondering. Fromage de Lune cheese. Ooh, I love cheese. 50 grand, huh? Assuming milk goes in there and cheese comes out the other side. a circle to open, or... Like on Elm Creek, I learned real quick, if it's got a ladder, you should probably climb up there. See a park, usually they'll hide a collectible in a park, like, oh look, a collectible, I finally found one. Many years ago, a software company buried their entire stock of unsold video game cartridges in the region. Try and find them all. You found the Wheat Gobbler game cartridge, just 19 more to go. That's actually kind of funny, because in the 80s, Atari buried a bunch of E.T. video games in the landfill because they just didn't sell. But here we are, some almost 40 years, if not 40 years later, those things are worth a fortune, and there's a guy out in the Nevada landfill digging these things up and restoring them and making an absolute mint, and kudos to the guy for being able to do it. So, this is the bakery, pretty sure. If I could drive, that would be great. I drive bad from inside the cab. So, yeah, that's the bakery. At least part of it, I guess. Looks like maybe an apartment building attached to the bakery. Workers live at the bakery? Okay. Again, I was able to get up here. It's worth looking in the gutters, looking in the roof tiles, looking in the chimneys. You never know where you'll find a collectible or what that collectible looked like game cartridges. I didn't even know this map had game cartridges. I know Elm Creek has farm implements and animals and tractors, I think, trailers, one of them. It won't let you climb that ladder. But it will let you climb the tree. I am bound and determined to try to get up there. I will figure out a way up there later, if it's possible. I'm thinking the giant, you know what, the big tall auger, that'll work brilliantly to get up there. Is it for the bakery? horrible. Let's continue having a look-see around. I mean, the level of detail. Trash cart. Like, in the trash cart, actual trash. I know a lot of gamer, programmer, designers that would have just left that an empty trash can. I am just absolutely enamored with being able to climb on roofs. I know, this is not Goat Simulator. I'm not supposed to climb all over things like a goat, but I just can't help it. Hello down there. Oh, yeah, see, even game developers, though, have their own limits. I like how that's just a cone, really. But when you look at it from this direction, it looks like it just ends at a pipe cap. If there is anything in Farm Simulator 19 or 22 that you want to see, you can always drop a suggestion down at the bottom, and I will most definitely, show it to you. Keep rolling around in the map here. I know this is modeled after a region in France, but it just seems like I remember the French drive on the left side of the road. I know the British do, but I'm pretty sure the French do too, don't they? I think I saw a game up here. Cartridge. Making me work for this one. Oh, yep. Found one. Tractor Turbo Challenge, the game cartridge. Just 18 more to go. Oh, that was a $50,000. Oh, they were both a $50,000. Oh, that's beautiful. Now I'm even more so on the hunt for these things. Can't believe I missed that when I picked up the first one, that my finance jumped that far. Do I gotta pay tax on that? How is that tabulated? Miscellaneous income. So I gotta file 1099 subcontractor? Can I get a parking ticket so I can park, please? Is it free parking on Sunday? I don't see anybody else displaying their parking tag. I'm just gonna call over here. So, you know what? Weird. Yeah, we're just gonna do it this way. Somebody at Parks and Recreation, I know he's gonna get mad at me. Up we go. Let's see what this Mack truck's got. Ooh, nope, doesn't have steering radius there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we did it, George. Oh, finding traction, finding traction. Oh. Good say she didn't make it too far before she got stuck, but she got unstuck. Dear. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, we're losing traction. Keep that hammer down. She'll climb it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What is it with deer and tractor trailers? They just love to jump out in front of a tractor trailer. In this case, just the tractor. I don't have the trailer on. I don't think I can get a trailer up this. What do we got going on here? Am I just center? Well, not high center, but now I got some wheels in the ground. There we go. Knew if I worked them gears just right. Whoop. Told you we were going to see a lot of that. Knew if I worked them gears just right, the old Mac would make it. What do we have up here at the top of the hill? Oh, no, yeah. See, the Mac is definitely not going to climb that, but... yeah. A rock. Nope. See, if I was a game designer, I probably would have hit something over on there. What do we got up here? Ooh. Lots and lots of stairs. More rocks. Look at that view. See, these are the things they want you to take notice. That's why they put these here. Marvel in their splendidness. Wish I had binoculars. I could zoom in, see what's out there in the distance. Really help get my bearings. The search continues. Oh, what's this? Another one. Found the Caravans of Underrealm game cartridge. Just 17 more to go. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever find them all. I could probably play for days and days and days and days. It's still not find them all. Look, look, look. Floating trash can? Nope. Actually, Art Deco wall mount. Pretty cool, though. Second, I thought it was floating. Ah! The Flying Scotsman. Monty Python, anyone? Yuck, 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 yuck. Choke, choke. I'm just running around in circles, looking to see what else is here. that be? That looks like a lake right there. Next to a lake? Maybe a river? Yeah, it looks like a river cuts through. But that looks like a lake with some peninsulas on it. I have to check that out. Because that would be the grain mill, the bakery right there. That's the bakery. Grain mill, which means I'm looking at this right. That over there, somewhere, right around there should be my farm. Because that looks too big. And that's the moon cheese. Cheese of the moon? What is this? Secret doorway? Secret doorway of mystery. Or are they just arches in the wall? Oh, what's this? A Space Cultivator 3D game cartridge. Oh, it was worth it. See? That is exactly what I'm talking about. Right there. Those are the little designer things that make me laugh. Take a screenshot of that. Little bit of graffiti just hidden in an obscure space. I thought that was a light switch for a second. I was like, you can turn these on and off? What? So, I think I cleaned this area out. Let's see if we can get back down the mountain. I think I saw a way to get down this way. Uh-oh. I think I high-centered it. Spin, baby, spin. Well, shit. I guess we're just gonna have to do it this way. Big fan, but I didn't realize there were so many combinations. I love this side dump from Demco, but there's not another side dump to attach to it unless I just want to keep adding side dump after side dump. I need a side dump that just ends. Kind of like this one. You've got the Distinction Super B lead trailer, and then the triple hopper to go behind it. This is a lead trailer, and there's no hopper to go behind it, so I'm a little disappointed there. Maybe something that'll be released in the future. Let's show on the map. Why won't you show on the map? See? Again. More bugs. Where am I even? I've got to be up here. Oh, still can't go nowhere. Aha. Reset. Yes. Try that again. Hey, you know, I am here, and I have yet to try to go inside. I would think, as a game designer, you would want me to go inside. Let's look around outside. Oh, look, a generator. Must be Harbor Freight. Ooh. It's Harplifter, Turbo Arcade DX, but it doesn't work. I wonder, if I take the generator, excuse me, borrow this, get it near the game. No, no reaction. Well, that was worth a thought. Yes, always trying to goat the game. Boxes, toolbox, tires, airs, propane, methane, maybe. What was that? Ooh. Ooh. I can climb on top of the truck. Meep meep. Oh wait, got an extra point. Why did I do that? Maybe because I've watched way too much Science Fiction Theater 3000. Just lost. I thought it was a cartridge. Man. So it'd be funny if I get in and score through the vent. Oh, that's the kind right there. No. decoration, maybe? I'm just spitballing as a designer that would want you to roam around looking where I would hide these cartridges potentially. You sly dogs, you. You knew somebody was going to get back there and need to get out. And you also gave us a way in. Which tells me I'm missing something. You gave me a way in. What am I missing? Seems like I'm missing something back here, and I can't really tell what it is. Why would there be a gate and climbing, and this leads out to here? Huh. Man, I keep seeing this ice cream all over. Come on, ice cream. Oh, duffel bag. Just leaving your duffel bag outside. In America, that is no. Good way to get duffel bags stolen. Excuse me while I yawn for my life. Dead end French alleyway. Rooftop access. For what it's not worth. Pretty sure somebody has found all these already and posted a map of where they all are. But then you lose half the fun, and you're just gaining 50 grand, 50 grand, 50 grand. And you're not really enjoying looking for them. This, I enjoy looking for them. Considering I found those, let's head back to the bakery. Turning that flour into bread is definitely going to net a bigger reward than selling just the flour, and that was the ultimate goal, anyways. Because the next step is to take my eggs to the bakery and maybe some strawberries. I think strawberries are on that list, as well as some other items to make the bakery make cakes. As it seems, I am the only resident around. I have not seen another car. It's eerily quiet. I don't know who's running any of this. So with the purchase of that, I should be able to go to this. Yeah, I need butter, I need eggs, milk, sugar, which means sugar beets or sugar cane. Strawberries are easy enough to get with greenhouses. Eggs, easy enough to get. I have a chicken coop. Flour, it's already on the make. So, yeah, I guess I gotta come up with sugar, milk, and butter, which means I have to start a dairy operation. Oh God, I am not into animal husbandry. I don't know the first thing about taking care of animals. I play Elegant. I get about 20 minutes into it with the cows, flicking their silage back out of their feed trough and me having to clean it, and I'm like, oh hell no. So 90 flour will get turned into 45 bread. So if I do this, flour is distributing, so flour should come into here as a production chain. I don't see it coming in yet. Storage is empty, materials are missing. Maybe it's a time delay thing. Let's do that real quick. Let some time pass. Oh, there we go. It's starting to come over now. So yeah, it was just a time delay. There it is. Back to normal. You're lucky, people. You're lucky, bum. You get paid extra for the time change. Oh, hey. My plow is about shot, isn't it? And so is my rock picker. Well, so glad these fields are almost done. So with this field being finished, I will turn around and dump the rocks, detach the trailer, feed my chickens, and then go find some forks. And maybe a flat trailer for my Peterbilt, or my... Excuse me. Choking on the Bulldog here. It's a Mack, not a Peterbilt. I was so hoping to see Peterbilt as in-game brand, but I guessed that didn't happen. So if I could figure out where I'm going, that would be great. I'm just driving around in circles here, talking to myself. Still looking out for cartridges. It's a little harder at night, but I can almost guarantee where there's a bridge, there's going to be a collectible. It's not 100% definite, but I can almost stand by it 100% of the time. Where there's a bridge, there's a collectible. Or a collectible close by. Yep, they're done. Yeah, we're just boogieing the Mack back to camp here. Back to the farmhouse, the yard. Perch you up, folds you in. Turn on some lights, maybe a blinky lights. Show people we're serious. We got the blinking lights going. Let's lower that down just a little bit so I can see. Thank you. Now there is an Android app that'll actually take what's on that tablet right there in the middle of the screen and put it on your tablet right in front of you with Android. I can't remember what it is, and it only works for PC. So if you're on console like myself, you're a little SOL for that. Hoping they can bring it to console somehow, but I really doubt it. I think that's just a Sony and Microsoft thing that said, nope, not going to happen. Let's see, let's get a little closer here. It's a really cool app I've seen, and it really brings a whole new level to the game, especially if you're with the steering wheel, pedals, and, you know, what do they call it? A functioning control panel, side panel. And just like that, chickens are fed. Let's check on the chickens. Yeah, making eggs. Steadily making eggs. As you can tell, I have started off with Farm Manager. I put the economy on easy, but I didn't really want to pull too many punches in trying to make this a viable thing, as it would be where I am in the world. I don't know how things are in France, but that is definitely an American yield sign I just passed, and the stop signs definitely look like American stop signs. Getting there. So let's, tractor needs a little help too. Let's pull in here. Make some repairs. I mean, I don't really see where it's worth repainting the equipment. I guess if you're a stippler for things to look nice, you're going to get them repainted. I really think it's just way too much money to get it repainted. So let's go down here to front loader tools. A log fork. I wish a log fork would work for what I want, because I love the little grippy claws, but we are going to go for a regular fork. And let's go for a counterweight, even though I've got wheel weights in the rear tires. We are going for a forklift setup to move some really heavy stuff, so looks like a Fendit 3300 is going to be the heaviest thing. Where are my... oh, they're over here. Ah. So, let's put the rear weight on. Hello, one viewer watching. I'm going to need something to move those eggs with, aren't I? Let's look at low loaders. That's it. 2-ton max, 3-point hitch. Nah. Steel drop deck with ramps. And then I got the load kit, king. Renown drop deck. 1, design 2. And that's kind of pricey. White, silver, black, or chrome. Yeah, these are all equipment trailers. And then I got stuff like this. And that's actually a much better price. Standard, Krone, Giants. Farm Simulator League. I kind of like that chassis color. I am a staunch Klaus fan. And I am not seeing Klaus. There it is, Klaus. Do we have a Klaus red in here? Klaus white. No, no. Let's go with a beige. And then rim color. I wish they had a red, but we'll go with a white rim color. TV552FD, that works for me. Yeah, 31,000, we'll take it. 7.7 tons. Continental Crosstrack HS3s. Not a difference in the world. Oh, hey. Yeah, I really think they're going to have to get their colors straight here. Yeah, it's kind of Krone looking, but it's still missing the red rims. I'm sorry, not Krone, Klaus. Did I not? Oh, I did buy it. There it is. Okay, I'll come back with the Mac and pick that up. But first, to the farm for the eggs. Turn on the blinky lights. We're serious. We're going down the road. Yeah, as you can tell, I haven't produced very many eggs yet. Ooh. Hinky, hinky. Ah! I think I just killed the eggs. Giants, I don't think that's correct. Great, I broke it. There we go. I got it right this time. Beautiful. Every egg is broken. It just barely fits that pallet. If you're just a little too far to the left or too far to the right, you are not getting that on. Oh, hey. Ah. Oh. Hey. Ah. Okay. Oop, oop, oop. Well, that didn't go. I think I like them more like, yeah. Let's say, let me guess. I can't put them down now. And you know, that's the thing that gets me. Everybody's like, oh, bale spike, bale spike, bale spike. I can pick up a bale with a set of forks just by stabbing it. Alright. Let's go back to the Mack truck over here. And no blinky lights on the Mack truck. Yeah! Oh. A little bit of driving there. Driving skills. Get her flipped right back over. Really wish these mirrors were more accurate. Crap. That's why I can't see it. I'm still staring at a gas station. Oh, so close. There we go. Yeah, sure, we curtain left front, left back, right front, right back, ooh, left front. Alright, let's get her going down the road. Nothing like grinding the gears and grabbing the coffee. I mean, grinding the coffee and grabbing the gears. There's truckers out there who'll get that joke. So yeah, we're just gonna go right front, open curtain, pull this up a little more, and now we got room to put the eggs. All one pallet of them. A little overkill, but it works. that's in. Chickens. 1,800 pieces. Curiosity, does that say 1,800 pieces when I pick it up? No, 449. Maybe it's one of those time things. But let's drop the forks off here. Up a little. And I don't need this much counterweight on the back anymore. Not like I think I'll ever need that much counterweight, but yeah. Now we're waiting on the plow guy. Once he gets done plowing, we'll turn around and repair everything and get the seating. In the meantime, something else I've been looking at needing. Said I tried the side dump, it was okay. With the truck I have, the Pinnacle combinations, I really think I'm going to go with the Conveyal. But the Conveyal won't do rocks, I don't think. Yeah, no, see, just grains. Demco will do rocks. Demco will do a lot more than the other ones. Do we have a rear dump? We do not. Do I have a rear dump mod? I do not. So I guess we're going to go with a pace setter. I think I like black. Black on black. Alright. Let's fasten some tension belts here. Let's close the side curtain. Protect these eggs. And then we'll go back and get my other trailer I just got. We'll kind of park this over here. And it's alright, leave the other one running. Ooh, driving to the front yard. I'm really trying to give you guys a lot of different angles while the trucks and the tractors are moving, so you can see the different suspension components that flex. You know, the different light angles on things. They really did change a lot from 19. It's a lot of subtle differences in how things changed. But it's definitely for the better. Like, I really would have liked an option for hazard lights, not just the blinking rotational beacon lights, but actual hazard lights. We get left turn signal, we get right turn signal. I should be able to push down and get hazard lights, and I can't. You know, that's kind of one of those disappointing features for me, was the lack of hazard lights. Let's park these next to each other here. Oh, nice, nice. I have a feeling they're going to be in the way later, but for right now, that'll work. We are at about 10 o'clock at night. So we're just going to shut this whole operation down and get a few Z's and move into July. 9 a.m. June is in the books. Here we are, July. Got some wage payments, some loan interest, some production costs, some property maintenance costs. Chickens are still going strong. Still making some eggs. I have fields of weeds. You can see where I've driven over my field a few times. You are still plowing. You are just sitting there. You are just sitting there. So in an effort to get this show on the road, because now it is July, and you can't lie in July about planting anything, can you? And the only thing we can plant is olives. So on that note, I am going to expand, while I can, my olives. Olive juice YouTube. Can I... It says fruit cannot be planted in July, but it wants to let me. That's about as close as I can get. I'm trying to keep the rows just a little wide because I don't want to use the itty bitty equipment. Yeah, no joke, it won't let me plant in July. When it clearly states, oh, those are poplars. Never mind, I was reading the wrong green bar. My mistake. So I guess we're going to be planting some canola. Meanwhile, how are the rest of my olives doing? They are growing. As you can see, the rest of my fields have been cultivated and I've done nothing with because I want to plant oats, honestly. And oats don't go in until March. So I missed oat planting because I was busy waiting on barley to come in. And barley didn't come in until June. So I kind of messed up there. But it's okay, I'm still making enough flour, which is making bread, which is all down here in the production thing. As you can see, we're making bread. 35,470 liters of flour. And I've still got more flour being made. In fact, we will go back to storing that. And on that note, I am going to take a quick intermission for a bio break. I am back. Sorry for the delay in that bio break. I got distracted and detoured by a crazy cat that wanted nipped. So, that. But, Crazy Attic Kitty is well nipped now. She is enjoying her pile of greenage. Crazy Kitty. She knows when I come home from work, about this time of night, it's time to be nipped. And she won't let you forget it either. But yeah, usually when I say bio break, it's quite literally that. Run to get a drink, run to the restroom, come back. Need the biologicals. See, I would have turned the plow the other direction, moved over, and sat it down, so that way it was the same angle. And that's kind of what I mean by AI. It's not exactly AI. It's definitely A, but not much I. And considering this was a cornfield, he probably would have been better off mulching it first. Corn's a root crop. If you mulch it and then plow it, it adds 50% fertilizer back to the ground right off the bat. Definitely a time and money saver. Let's come around over here. Pick up our bucket with a little bit of wheat left in it. Feed the chickens. Some more wheat back. Been a while since I filled the bucket. I wonder if I just set the bucket here. If they'll just eat right out of the bucket. I am positive that with an auger wagon in Farm Simulator 19, you can automatically feed your chickens. Quote unquote, automatically feed your chickens. Technically, you still got to fill the auger wagon, and then the auger wagon transports to the chickens, and then if you park it just right, it will autofill from the auger wagon to the chickens every time you pass by it. I found a good rule of thumb is to keep a tractor with just enough horsepower to run the auger wagon attached to it and just cycle through the vehicles until you get to it, because as soon as you get to it, it's going to start dumping feed into the chickens and keep going until it's full, even if you leave that tractor via exiting the vehicle or cycling to another vehicle. Pro tip. So that contract is nearing completion. Let's see how far we've gotten. 92%. So we're getting there. Unfortunately, by the time I'm done, I'm going to have to completely repair the tractor and the plow. So I will have lost money on this venture. Tis the work of a contractor. And it seems like my AI has decided to say, nope, can't find the field anymore. So we're just going to mosey right along over here to this corner. And back her in. Hire another AI to say, yeah, cool, yeah. Pull them plows. Now, when Precision Farming comes out by Giants early next spring, from what I understand, maybe even summer, depending on how the bugs in it go. I can't wait to see how it changes the gameplay, because this is just basic 2-cycle fertilizing, plow, pick rocks, cultivate, pick rocks, plow, cultivate, pick rocks, whatever. In between cultivating and planting, you lime and fertilize, and then fertilize again after planting to get your second fertilization. Come along and hit it with some herbicide to keep your weeds down, and you've got a pretty high yield going. Now, with precision farming, yield is based on the actual chemistry of the ground, from what I understand, with percentages. I tried precision farming in 19. I really got into it. I thought it was great. This is supposed to be even better, more precise. So I can't wait to see how that's going to work. Of course, that this is all rumor as to how precise it is. But, I have heard the bigger rumor that, early next year in spring there will be precision farming, if not sooner. That I have heard through the grapevine. realize how big this field was. On the map, it looks like a larger field, but still itty bitty. Of course. I was also looking at it compared to like field 26, field 30. 26 seems to be the biggest on the map by far. 1.1 mil and change. That is a lake. I do believe I have 2 more passes left, if that. Contract says complete. I am going to take it. Dismiss the AI. Fold the plow. Run over here and get everything repaired. How light she is on them front tires. Maybe I'll put that big counterweight on the front of this from time to time. Let's pull in over here. Shut her down. My dirty coming straight out of the field. Yeah, she needs to be repaired. And that's actually not so bad. But the tractor itself took a beating. Definitely didn't help hold the plow up any higher. Get her moving. But blinky lights were serious. Going down the highway, going down the road, public street. Gotta have the blinky lights. Without one tires on the ground. Definitely has quite a bit of oversteer going on there. Let's do a little experimentation here. Counterweight in the front helps. Well, would you look at that? I can steer. So yeah, it definitely makes a difference. And I see some squat in the front tires now, not just in the rears. Oop, running over my pile of seed. Alright, well, fortunately or unfortunately, I no longer need either one of those. Oh yeah, look at the weight shift. let's have a look-see. I want to plant oats. So I got to wait till March, April. Before then, what can I plant that'll get harvested by then? It doesn't look like anything. I could do grass, but then I would have to replow up the grass to plant something else. I really, really, really don't like doing bale work. So I guess we're just gonna shut this rig down right here. And we're gonna play with time and space. I do believe that's where I'm gonna end it for the night, as it is now 1 o'clock in the morning for me. I must obviously sleep sometime. But when we come back, we'll have some more eggs. We'll definitely have some more flour. Hopefully have a lot more bread. Currently storing the bread. And we'll definitely turn around and sell some bread and see what we get. See if I can't pay off some more of this loan. $320,000 loan. If I pay off some of what I got, I can get it down $250,000. I think we'll leave it there. Save on some of that interest. So with that, I appreciate everybody that has watched, everybody that will watch in the future. Big shout out to Twisted Steel for sending people my way. Shout out to Silly P and Daggerwind for being awesome storytellers. Big shout out to DJ Goham for being right there at the breaking news for Farm Simulator. Big shout out to Farm Sim Guy because, you know, he just really gets in depth with the game and shows you some really cool things you can do. Anybody that I missed, Farmer Cop Farmer? No. I watch a lot of his videos too. He is also a really awesome player. So, again, with that, as we have a look around at my fields full of weeds, oh, that's just horrible. We will take care of this when I come back. Till then, have a good night, and see you next time.